Funky Cat. Strange name, remarkably appealing car. This trendy little Chinese EV comes from freshly created Great Wall Motors brand Ora and aims to offer people seeking a small, fashionable all-electric hatch a refreshingly different option.
Inside, where you're faced with a pair of seamlessly joined twin screens, there are clear mini influences, the central silver toggle switches and the steering wheel, but the Ora sub-brand also wants to imbue this with its own minimalist vibe, one that's pleasantly odd, incorporating materials which are surprisingly plush in places, although a bit less so in others. Spring for this extra cost two-tone interior, which ideally you'll want to do because the alternative is boring black, and the funky theme is catered for by this green and black colour scheme. Red and beige is the other option. Even the stitched two-spoke steering wheel is two-tone. Areas with this lighter colour tone get this rather nice feeling stitched micro-suede finish with quilting on the door panels. That's matched by leatherette faced seats which come with powered operation as standard. The mini-like silver toggle switch panel in the centre of the dash that I mentioned earlier deals with various climate functions, although unfortunately not the temperature control that you'll most frequently want. For that, you'll need to tap rather small icons on the right-hand shortcut panel of this 10.25-inch central screen. As is the fashion, the home screen displays in widget sections, usually your audio selection accompanied either by a navigation map or media options. The screen's certainly very media savvy. It connects you into useful apps like Deezer or internet radio. This test car's missing Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone mirroring systems. They are, we're assured at the time of filming, just about to be added with an over-the-air update. Ideally, this monitor needs a graphics update too, because there really are far too many tiny buttons, many of which, those for brake regeneration functions, for example, are almost impossible to safely activate when you're driving. The right-hand shortcut panel we mentioned earlier includes this little window-style shortcut menu button, a tap on which connects you into various vehicle settings, a power-assisted EV menu, and a rather curious skill tree screen, which appears to be a chemical-like diagram of all the various functions. These include a 6-speaker DAB audio system, Bluetooth, and a voice recognition system activated by the command Hello Ora. Anything else you'll need will be found on the instrument screen here, also 10.25 inches in size, and that, like the central screen, includes rather too many small graphics. Everything you need to know lies either to the left or to the right of a Tesla-like central drive assist graphic, which warns you if you're drifting out of lane. To the left of this is a digital speedometer, traffic sign recognition, and a battery indicator. To the right of that screen lies a section with info that you can select via these touch-sensitive buttons on the right-hand steering wheel spoke. Power consumption in kilowatts, trip data, tyre pressures, what's called economical driving guidance, and an energy monitor. Time to take a look in the rear. Opening the door reveals a prominent Great Wall Motor Company sticker, but the revealed entry aperture isn't very wide. Once inside, it's in the back that you'll notice the difference between this car and other small fashionista EVs. A relatively long wheelbase of 2,650 mils means even a couple of 6-footers could sit reasonably comfortably with 720 millimetres of legroom. Where you suffer a bit for that, though, is when it comes to boot room. There's just 228 litres of that. Total capacity in the seats folded format is 858 litres. The Funky Cat doesn't provide any additional frunk space beneath the bonnet up front.